Hi, I'm Julie Hartley, registered dietitian at the Fitness and Wellness Centers. And one of the questions I get asked most, is breakfast the most important meal of the day? And emphatically, yes, it is. But more specifically, a breakfast that has between 18 and 25 grams of protein a day. It's this type of breakfast that really has been shown to stave off cravings, to help us feel full for the rest of the day, and really help us lose weight, but not only just to lose weight, but to keep that weight off. And if we're going to try to put that much protein in a breakfast, one of the best ways I like to recommend is to include a smoothie for breakfast. So if you're looking for a high protein based smoothies, the main ingredient is going to be a protein powder. And when you're looking at protein powders, there's so many different ones out on the market and not all of them are good. Some of them have extra chemicals and fillers and artificial sweeteners, so we want to really try to steer away from that. But you really have two choices. The first one is a vegan or a vegetarian protein, and when you're looking to choose one of these, you can choose one that has maybe a pea, a rice protein, even chia or hemp seed. Any of those or in any combinations are great sources of protein. I would probably steer clear of a soy-based protein powder. Most of those are going to be genetically modified and have estrogenic effects that we don't want. Now, if you're going to choose an animal-based protein, which still has enormous benefits for people, sometimes people do better on animals, sometimes people do better on a vegan-based protein, so it really is a personal preference. If you're going to go with an animal-based protein, really look for a grass-fed protein powder, and one that comes from maybe like a defatted beef is also a good idea. I happen to like the new bone broth powders that are on, and making sure that it is a good quality one as well. So we have lots of good options. So these are two that you want to start with. Another rule of thumb is that when you're choosing protein powders, choose one that has less than 5 grams of sugar per servings. It's important that we check the labels, turn it around, and you look for the sugar and make sure it's less than 5 grams of sugar per serving. Then we'll want to come down to the ingredient list, again, to make sure there's not anything that we wouldn't recognize, nothing that we couldn't pronounce, or that would have any artificial chemicals or sweeteners like a sucralose or aspartame. So once you have your protein powder, then it's also time to add some liquid in there. So we've got lots of different choices of liquids. So you can just do plain filtered water, is also great and very convenient. Or if you want to make it a little thick or creamier, you can add one of the non-dairy alternatives. In fact, if you add something like almond milk and you're worried about calcium, you actually are going to get more calcium from an almond milk than you are from your regular dairy. But almond milk is going to be usually better digested, and so it makes our smoothie really creamy. So we've got different types of choices. I happened to find this one yesterday, macadamia nut milk. So there's so many different varieties of non-dairy milks out there that you can use, so any kind of liquid would be fine. You just want to make sure you look for the unsweet label on any of those. Another great thing to add to our smoothies, and really the secret weapon when it comes to fat loss, is to increase fiber. Most of us are not getting near enough fiber. I really have people shoot for 50 grams of fiber a day, and most Americans are getting somewhere around the 10 to 12 mark. So a smoothie, again, is another way that we can add in a lot of fiber, and you can do this by maybe adding some psyllium husk in there, rice bran fiber, 1 to 2 tablespoons in your smoothie, and you significantly increase your fiber load and going to help you to stay full all day. Chia seeds is another fantastic way to not only add fiber, but we also add to the protein content and also boost in the healthy omega-3 fats as well. So we talked about different types of liquid, but if you really want to take your smoothie to the next level, I always say to incorporate some sort of greens in there. Most of the time you're not going to taste the flavor. You will notice a change in the colors, but this is going to bump up your nutrition tremendously and help you to get more vitamins and minerals in addition to the protein that you're going to get as well. Other favorite add-ins of mine, avocados, another great source of healthy fats. And again, you won't taste the flavor. It's not going to taste like an avocado. Avocado blends very well in a smoothie and just gives it a great creamy texture. But again, you're going to have those healthy fats, protein, and even fiber in that avocado that's going to help you stay full and satisfied the rest of the day. And then just some other additional ones, any kinds of nuts that you might like. like walnuts, loaded with healthy fats and fiber. And if you don't have nuts around, most everybody has peanut butter. So you want to make sure, again, it's a natural peanut butter, one that doesn't have any added sugars or any added hydrogenated oils. Or you can even go a little specialized and get cashew butter or almond butter, anything that you like. But as long as it includes some of the healthy things like the healthy protein powder, a good liquid, it's going to taste good, it's going to fill you up, and you're going to reap the benefits of starting your day off right. Live well.